Hello, my name is Vanessa. I am an alumni of America's MBA of FIA. I'm going to start talking about the reason why I decided to study an MBA Americas here at FIA. The year was 2020. We were at the very beginning of pandemic of COVID, and we didn't know what expect on that time because COVID was spreading in Asia. We were expecting to not receive that, unfortunately, disease here, but the fact was that arrived. In 2020, I decided to do not start the MBA due to this sadly fact, the COVID-19 pandemic, because the biggest and the most interesting part of this program is traveling abroad. You know, travel in Canada, Mexico, and also in US to do our part of our immersion, international immersion. It was very sad for me because I was expecting for a long period to decide to do that. But in 2022, I was the first team of MBA Americas to have a class in person here at FIA. So it was a very happy day because we were here together in person. The most part we did here in Brazil. At a half period we were here in Brazil. We were able to study from home or in person because we were returning to study in person on that time. We were still adapting ourselves to reconnect again in person. So it was a very disruptive period for all of us. The highest moment for all of us that decided to study in America's MBA was travel, right? Our immersion with our international group. And it started with Canada, firstly. It was the highest point of our immersion when we met for the first time people from another country and joined with another groups and decided to study together. And after that they came to Brazil and they beloved about our culture, about our food, about everything. And then we went to Mexico and we met our friends there. And at the end, we met our group in Nashville to finish our MBA. What I would like to say and emphasize is that we gained a lot, not only in academic way, we gained a lot with people, with person, because we needed to work together during several months. And then we needed to deal with different cultures, with different personalities, with different people, and time zones different was also different. So that this was one of our biggest challenges. Some days I was studying with my group at late night, but absolutely necessary and rich in terms of understand their issues and also the issues of everybody, because what we see is that behind a computer exists another person, exist people who have problems, who have families, who get sick, and you need to understand, and you also need to be understood. The communication between these groups is the main point. So what I learned a lot is people are people in anywhere. No matter if they are Americans, Canadians, Mexicans, or Brazilian. We cannot be considered as a stereotype. We must be considered, and we must consider the other as an individual. And we shouldn't never stereotype our group. Being people, being a person, being human, we made a lot of mistakes, for sure. But the most important is that we learned with these mistakes. We learned with this. We were open to discuss. The maturity of that group made a lot of difference also, because since they were mature enough to recognize their mistakes, we were able to develop even better and even more as a group and as an individual. So what I say is that all of us gained a lot with that during that period, and I will miss a lot each person and the programs as well. But for sure, it was one of my biggest conquer in my life, because it was not easy in many terms. I have a family here in Brazil, so it was not easy to live them, my kids, my husband, my dog. But you know, I got sick during a certain period of time as well, and everybody supported me a lot. I am very grateful for FIA, grateful for having so many people supporting us during this journey.